everyone, my name is Miranda, and today I'm here to review Gotham Academy, which is a new comic trade that came out last year, and it collects issues 1 through 6 of the comic series Gotham Academy. And normally I don't read DC comics, I'm more of a Marvel girl, but this sounded very different and a lot lighter than usual DC fare is, so I thought I'd give it a chance and check it out, and I am pleased to say it was so good. I absolutely loved it. It's about this girl, Olive, who over the summer had some mysterious accident that she doesn't remember, and now that the school year is starting again at Gotham Academy, she's kind of withdrawn into herself. She broke up with her boyfriend. She really keeps like alone to herself, doesn't sit with anyone at lunch. It's just kind of like a shell of her former self, and she doesn't really know why she's feeling this way. She just knows that something feels different inside her. She doesn't really feel like she belongs anymore with the people that she used to hang out with and the life she used to have. However, things quickly get complicated for Olive when she's assigned as a buddy for a new student at Gotham Academy, Maps. And Maps is the younger sister of Olive's ex-boyfriend Kyle, who she still kind of sort of has feelings for, and the whole thing's complicated because it's like, how do you explain to a young girl that you still love her brother but you're just not together? It's a mess. But Maps is a very determined character, and she really loves Olive, so she sticks to that girl like glue. As much as Olive tries to keep to herself, Maps keeps coming back and being like, we're hanging out because you're the best, you're like my role model. You're like my J-Law of Gotham Academy. Like, if I met J-Law, I would stick to her like glue, like Maps is sticking to Olive. So basically, that's the relationship they have. Except Olive really does care for Maps. She kind of thinks of her as like that cute, like fond younger sister kind of vibe they have. But the real story is the trouble that Maps and Olive get into around school. The story starts basically with Olive, as I said, withdrawn into herself, kind of shunning everyone, and because of that, she accidentally shuns Maps, and Maps is really upset. So to make it up to her, Olive promises to take her to the places that are like off limits at school. And while there, Maps sees some strange glowing eyes that Olive doesn't see. As they're exploring, Maps gets into trouble. Olive has to save her, and it becomes this whole spectacle in front of the whole school, including the school's benefactor, Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. Should I say spoiler? I mean, I feel like that's kind of the worst kept secret in history, aside from Peter Parker being Spider-Man, so I don't know. But anyway, it turns out that there are rumors of a ghost being seen around campus, and the one place that the ghost always happens to be seen for some reason is right outside Olive and her roommate's dorm. So Olive is really confused as to what's going on, but Olive, being Olive, is not someone who's just gonna sit by idly and let a ghost scare her. She goes out and investigates with Maps and discovers there's a secret society going on in Gotham Academy, even though secret societies have been banned basically since the school opened, and none of this is spoilers because it's all listed on the back. Don't worry that the story is being ruined for you. I promise I'm going to keep the spoilers out of it. Basically what happens is that to catch this ghost and to figure out what's going on, Maps and Olive recruit a couple other students. They decide to go investigate this ghost. Now, what we learn at the beginning of the story from the principal is that the North Tower is off limits because it's structurally unsound, but Maps and Olive are quick to point out as they're walking in the beginning that the North Tower actually looks perfectly fine. They decide to go and investigate it because that seems to be where the epicenter of the ghost-related sightings are, and it makes the most sense for if a ghost was coming from somewhere, wouldn't it be in a supposedly abandoned, creepy building that no one can go into? So that's when things start to get really cool, and I'm not going to spoil what happens. Other than that, we have the whole story of Olive trying to figure out like what happened over the summer that changed her. She knows basically that it's something that happened with her mom. Her mom is now in Arkham Asylum, but we're never really told why. We're never told who her mother is. I'm guessing as we get further along in the series, her mom is going to turn out to be like some type of villain, like maybe even Harley Quinn or something, because she's described by Olive as having two different personalities, one really sweet and one like really devious and mean and crazy side. So I wouldn't be surprised if her mom turned out to be Harley Quinn. But that's basically what happened over the summer. That's all that Olive can remember. Her mom's in Arkham Asylum. She doesn't remember basically what happened over the summer, and now that she started a new semester at Gotham Academy, there's this new blonde mysterious exchange student following her around and knowing her name even though she's never even met him before. So that's kind of the big mysteries of this first comic trade in the series. I'm really excited for the second comic trade when it's going to put together probably like issues 6 through 12 of the series, and to see what happens next, because this story, the ghost story, at least kind of wraps up nicely, but there's definitely more mysteries to learn out there and more things that are left kind of open-ended, and we need to know like what happens with them. I really love all the characters. Kind of the best way to describe the story I feel like would be like almost like Scooby-Doo-ish in like instead of just like 2 people or like 3 people like we're used to going out on a quest, it's kind of like this group of 5 students that Map and Olive put together, and they're all kind of like this new secret society that's going to go out and kind of investigate these weird things that are happening in Gotham Academy. And I really like that perspective of it because it read very well like a mystery kind of CW thriller almost. I could picture it very, very well, and it helped that it had such cool illustrations. I mean, I really love all the characters. Olive is amazing. I mean, I've always loved characters who have like some kind of amnesia, can't remember what happened in them storylines, because I just think it's so interesting when you don't know if the main character can even trust herself or what she's hiding from us. I think that's always so fabulous. Maps is just adorable. Like, I want my own Map. She's perfection. She's so funny. She's so spunky. She's so like never gives up, and I really, really love to see that kind of character, especially paired up with someone who's like as isolated and withdrawn as Olive is trying to be. So the characters are kind of spoilery. I don't want to tell you who joins the gang, but just know that they're all really cool because they're not all like your typical good characters. It's not like Olive and Maps decide to pair up with all the good people. Like, the students that they decide to go with have some kind of troubled backgrounds. I'm just gonna put that out there, so it makes it really more interesting and really, I feel like, changes the dynamic, so it's kind of like tension filled because you're never really sure like what everyone's agenda is, if you can trust them or if they're gonna stab you in the back any minute. So I really, really love this comic trade, and I recommend it 1000%. Like I said, I usually just read Marvel trades, so for me to read a DC one and love it this much it's telling you a lot, and I honestly want to say this might be my favorite comic book trade I've ever read. It reminds me a lot of Young Avengers just because I love the storyline of like these kind of teenagers taking on this story and being their own superheroes, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I'm just really, really excited and looking forward to the next trade that's going to come out, because I don't want to spend like $4 to buy every single little one when I could just wait a couple months and pay $12 for all of them put together. So if you have read Gotham Academy or are interested in checking out, definitely feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want to see more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below to be told when I make all sorts of new videos, book reviews, or just basically anything else. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!